Good morning. This is Tiffany with the Everyday Monet. I'm just going to come on real quick to do a short tutorial on some coffee bar kind of stencils. But here is why I don't drink coffee. Who wants butt first coffee? I don't like butt first coffee. I don't like any kind of coffee at all till it smells like butt to me. But I do like tea. So I think I'm going to go with, let me go ahead and move you down here. I think I'm going to go ahead with the Love is Brewing. Let me see if I can switch this real quick. Oh, there we go. All right. So because of the way these are situated, I'm not going to be able to get a good cut down in here. So I'm going to cut these apart. Normally I would not cut my stencils, but to fit it in here, I'm going to have to. So here we go. Hope everybody's having a good morning. All right, so I'm gonna stick this right up here, and I need to go ahead and mark this with my official marking tools. Is this a, no, that's Anita's. Let's see, are they the same size? Yes. My kiddo took my ruler in, so I'm rulerless this morning. All right, so we're going to start right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Essential Stencils brushes. If you haven't used them before, you're really missing out. But let's go ahead and get this going. You don't need a lot of paint when you are stenciling. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, use a little bit of painter's tape to keep this down right here. I don't need that. I have some right here. And it keeps it, you know, stuck right there. I don't think it would go anywhere, but let's just be safe. And for when I get going real happy, sometimes I go crazy with my stencils. So I'm just going to protect this just like this. All right. Here we go. I'm going to use, actually I don't think I need that blue one. That's kind of overkill. I'm going to use the 5/8 Essential Stencil Brush. They are natural hair bristles. And go ahead and get some on there and squish it up in the bristles. Okay, see how it's about, a quarter of the way up there, third, something like that. I'm not a math major, people, so don't judge me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move that now. I'm going to offload because I don't want all that paint on there. It'll bleed up underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and going to do just a little swirl motion. Now, if you're using a full-bodied paint, you can use a little bit more, but because this is a cheaper brand, this is not the brand I usually use, because it's thinner, it bleeds a lot easier, and that's not what we're looking for. So we want nice crisp lines underneath here, because you can always go back and add another layer to get the desired effect. And I'm going to go through this one more time. There we go. All right, I'm going to take this off. See, there's the Love Is. And now let's get the brewing on there. Let's see, let me cut this down. Actually, I'm not going to cut it down. You know why? Because I don't have to. But I think if we did it lower, yeah, I'm going to cut it down. So we're just going to cut this across here. All right. It's not exactly even, but it's close enough. So we're going to center this up right here. That looks good. Again, I'm going to use a little bit of tape to just put it right there so it doesn't move. Now, you don't have to do this, but I just find it makes life easier for me. I don't worry about, you know, having to go back and clean up as much if I have this here. All right, and because the top paint is still wet, I'm just going to go right through here. There we go. Baby this just a little bit. There we go. All right, and again, I'm going to go get some of that off of there. And we'll go ahead and start right here. Let me know in the comments if you've made anything today, what you're up to this afternoon. I am rushing to get this done. I wanted to do something creative before I pick up my grandman from school. My kids are in here doing their schoolwork. Right here. So while they're busy doing that, I thought I'd hop on real quick, say hello, and do something crafty. I know many of you know that I am running a contest. I'm trying to find all 50 states and the provinces. Once I get someone from each state, I will do a big giveaway. Big giveaway. I do go back and I've kept track of everybody, and I've erased the comments so no one can go through and, you know, do the search, because somebody suggested, well, why don't I just go back through there and do that? Because I'm smarter than that. All right, let's get back down here. Now, my husband is an avid coffee drinker and supports this little place here in Wichita Falls called the Duck Coffee House, Duck Coffee Cafe or whatever. Anyway, it used to be Odd Duck, now it's the Duck. And I don't like the smell of coffee, but I do enjoy going in there. They have great service. They're always really nice. I mean, just good service. It's free trade coffee. So, you know, kind of feel good about that. And it makes my husband very happy. He likes all the different types of coffee they have. And, you know, they individually package the K-cups and whatever. So they do all the roasting and everything right there on site. And even though I don't like the smell of coffee, I don't mind going in there. And try the blueberry lemon muffins if you go. Anyway, if you are local and are looking for something to do, want to try a paint party on the first and third Mondays and Tuesdays of every month, I'll be at the restaurants. I'll be the first Monday and the third Monday, I'll be at Deli Planet at 6:30. And then on the second or the first and third Tuesday of every month, I'll be at Wichita Falls Brewing Company. You can go on the Everyday Monet Facebook page and look under the events tab. You can find everything we're doing right now. Some are open to the public, some are private events. But if you're looking for something to do, go ahead and check those out. We've also got a summer camp coming up June 1st through 4th for kiddos. It'll be 2 hours a day, Tuesday through Friday, and they'll be doing a painting every day. So they'll leave with 4 awesome paintings and lots of new techniques, new vocabulary for arts. Hopefully a bigger appreciation for art as well. So go ahead and check those out if you would. And if you would like this video, share it if that's what you feel led to do. I'd really appreciate it. Facebook has changed their algorithms once again. So not everybody that is on my list gets to see when I post. But the more people share, the more people like, the more other people see and find all the goodness that we're doing over here. And I really appreciate it. This is my small business. I am a mom of a bunch of kids. from ages 31 all the way down to 10. So, got some really neat kids. But this is something I do for me. I'm an educator by trade. However, this is something I do for me. It kind of gives me a little stress relief. And it takes care of this addiction. Anybody who knows me knows I don't drink anything except for an occasional water and a gallon or so of tea every day. All right, so I think this is settled in pretty good. So let's peel this back, check it out. Ooh, I like that. Like that. Okay, I did get some down here where my stencil's a little bit, but I can get a wipe and clean that up. I'm not worried about it. Now, we have these other little doodads here, and I'm thinking I want to do this one right here. What do you think? Because I don't want to, you know, celebrate coffee, because I don't like coffee. It's a little stinky to me for my taste. So I'm going to set that right there. And I'm going to get that going too. Oh, I just stuck my hand in the paint. All right. And I really appreciate you being here today. It means a lot that you take a little time out of your day to stop by and say hello. All right, we're going to put that one on that side. And let's scoot over here. I think we need one on this side just to even things out. What do you think? Let's see. We're going to scoot it over to... Oh, let me get my official measuring tool here. Okay. So she has to go right in here. And I don't know if you are aware of that, but a 2-ounce paint can or paint bottle is now an official measurement. Okay, it's really not, but you thought I was telling the truth for a minute, didn't you? Okay. There we go. All right, now, I'm not real crazy about some of that because it bled. I got a little, because I didn't take the time and cut that and set it on there, it bled a little bit. So I'm going to get some of this full body black and go in with a super small, whew, man, I need to clean off that lid. I'm going to go in with a super small amount of this black paint. And I've got my tiny, tiny little tip brush here. And let's see, yep. Just gonna go right around here like this. And going through this, unless you are right up on it, you are not gonna see it. And if you do see it and it bothers you that bad, you really have other issues. And if it bothers you that bad, please don't point it out to me. If you do, I'll be forced to spit in your tea next time you come over. So let's not do that. All right, and right here, and I don't know yet, I may, after this dries, I may go through here and color in that heart with some red. I'm not committed to that yet, but I may be. Okay, there we go. Like I said, you will not even notice that once it dries. It'll be up over the coffee bar. It'll be fine. And I'm going to go ahead while I'm here with this black and just paint over this down here. Get busy. My kiddos out there kind of lollygagging. All right. Get just a little bit more on here. I want to cover that just a little bit better. There we go. All right, so put this lid back on. Guys, make sure that when you clean or you use your paints, take the 2 seconds and clean this off. I didn't, and I mean, you see that big old paint goober? It's just gross. And it took literally 2 seconds to do that. All right, so do I want to go ahead and paint that red in there just for a little bit of color? I mean, I can, and it wouldn't be any issue. What do you think? Or should we leave it just like this? Love is brewing. What do you think? Okay. I think I'm going to leave that right there and think about it a little bit. And if I'll decide to come back, I'll let you know. All right. Y'all have a great day.